Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today we will present a field-based evaluation of ACTS, focusing on our pilot implementation in the Katavi region of Tanzania. I will introduce ACTS, summarize what we accomplished, highlight key data insights, and share our recommendations. Let's begin with a brief introduction to ACTS. ACTS aims to equip 2.5 billion working-class people with AI literacy. Without AI knowledge, technological displacement could deepen unemployment and poverty. By 2050, 1/4 of the world's workforce will come from Africa, making this mission urgent. This initiative supports key SDGs such as quality education and innovation. Voice of Calling provides background guidance and support, while Brocken Technologies in Tanzania leads the on-the-ground implementation with a youth-led team. We selected Katavi because it reflects both the challenges and opportunities of undeserved regions. About 90% of its economy depends on agriculture, where AI has immediate applications. The region is building new infrastructure from VETA colleges to expanded electricity grids. With 79 secondary schools, the region is large enough to matter but small enough for full coverage. Digital literacy access is uneven, so AI education can be transformative here. Our pilot was structured around 5 core objectives. First, we aimed to build foundational AI awareness since most students and teachers had never interacted with AI before. Second, we focused on teaching safe and ethical use, especially because the tools we demonstrated were extremely powerful. Third, we worked to inspire an innovation mindset, showing students that technology is not only something that happens abroad, but a tool they can use to solve local problems. Fourth, we needed to test whether our model could realistically scale in rural, low-resource environments. Finally, we emphasized strong localization by using examples directly tied to farming, schoolwork, and community challenges. Next, I'll summarize what we accomplished during the pilot. We reached 40 secondary schools, delivering separate sessions for students and teachers. Political instability extended our timeline from 21 to 49 days, but the team completed the mission. Student sessions were interactive, while teacher sessions focused on professional AI use. We demonstrated tools such as Suno, Daven AI, Notebook LM, and Nano Banana. This project occurred during the 2025 Tanzanian general election, a highly volatile period. There were protests, military roadblocks, and a nationwide 5-day internet shutdown. This disrupted communication, route planning, data uploading, and safety. Despite this, the team reached 95% of the planned schools. The crisis unintentionally stress-tested the delivery model and proved its resilience. Our core team of 5 facilitators was supported by local volunteers at each school. Youth-led implementation helped build trust and strong engagement with students. Additionally, Voice of Calling provided essential back-end support. They supported the initiative by building websites, running coding education programs, and organizing fundraising competitions in the United States. This ensured that Brocken Technologies' team could operate effectively on the ground in Tanzania. The campaign operated on a budget of 10.3 million Tanzanian shillings with a small overrun due to forced delays. We reduced costs by using motorcycles and minimizing printing expenses. The team demonstrated strong financial discipline even under crisis. Now, let's look at our data insights. We reached about 7,530 participants, including nearly 7,000 students and over 400 teachers. Reaching this scale within 50 days shows the efficiency of the delivery model. Students were excited about how AI could support studying, exams, and especially agriculture. Environmental monitoring also resonated strongly. Female participation was strong, and teachers wanted to integrate AI into their instruction. However, barriers included device scarcity, high data costs, and unstable electricity. The project left a meaningful and lasting impact on the community. The biggest change we observed was a clear shift in AI awareness, understanding, and overall confidence. Most students and teachers began with almost no exposure to AI, but by the end, many reached a level of basic fluency, understanding core concepts, using tools, and asking informed questions. Local examples made the content especially meaningful, leading many participants to think about how AI could fit into their daily lives. We also saw a strong demand for continued engagement. Students asked for AI clubs, hands-on projects, and follow-up sessions, while teachers requested structured curriculum materials aligned with what they already teach.
These findings guided the next stage of the program and helped us define the concrete steps. that we ourselves will take next. Identified challenges. From an implementation perspective, we identified several challenges that we are addressing before scaling. First, logistics in rural regions, long distances, poor roads, and unpredictable travel conditions created significant operational complexity. Second, device scarcity. High data costs and frequent power interruptions limit how much AI students can realistically use after our team leaves. These conditions highlight the need for a localized offline-first curriculum that can be taught without stable internet or electricity. We also learned that a small central team cannot sustainably deliver the program at national scale. Finally, long-term community embedding is essential. The program cannot succeed as a one-time visit. So we have key plans. Based on the pilot's success, its proven resilience, and the key lessons learned among the goals and implementation strategies of our 2050 vision plan, here are our plans for program to make it more sustainable, impact across Tanzania and ultimately the African continent. Key plans. First, we are going to implement phased geographic scaling. Over the next 18 to 25 months, we are expanding the campaign to 20 additional regions across Tanzania. To support this expansion, we plan to establish regional coordination hubs that can manage logistics, local partnerships, and ongoing implementation. This approach strengthens the program's operational capacity and directly support SDG 4 and SDG 9. Second, we are establishing a Train the Trainer Academy to certify over 100 local facilitators. This academy will provide structured training in pedagogy, technical demonstration skills, ethical AI principles, and standardized monitoring and evaluation protocols. By building a skilled local workforce, this approach directly supports SDG 4, quality education, and SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. Third, we are refining and localizing the curriculum among our 2050 vision plan. This includes developing a tiered offline-first set of materials such as micro-lessons, teacher guides, and student workbooks that work even without stable internet or electricity. All content will reflect local languages and socioeconomic contexts in alignment with SDG 4 on quality education. Another key plan among our 2050 vision plan strategy is to strengthen strategic partnerships. This will include working with national education authorities for curriculum alignment and policy support, partnering with telecom providers to secure zero-rated data, and collaborating with community-based organizations for trust building and facilitator recruitment. These partnerships directly contribute to SDG 17. We also are creating a robust monitoring and evaluation framework. This includes clear performance indicators for awareness, confidence, and equitable participation, enabling long-term impact tracking and continuous improvement. This approach supports SDG 4 and SDG 17. Finally, we're building reliable, temper-resistant local infrastructure to ensure lasting impact. This includes an accessible online portal in addition to our local model policy for ongoing learning, curriculum resources, and AI clubs designed with low bandwidth and offline-first principles. We are also creating local AI infrastructure to run and fine-tune models locally, adapting them to cultural, linguistic, and contextual needs. This will reduce sovereignty questions, as this has been a key lesson from our Katavi pilot. our 2050 Vision Plan. We are currently preparing a revised 2050 Vision Plan document that will guide us through 2050. Upon completion, we'll share with major partners and targeted authorities for their added views and recommendations so as we get a sustainable, unidirectional plan that can be adopted for policymaking. This is to make sure our target and us share the same vision, or at least a part of it. In conclusion, this pilot validated the ACTS model and proved its resilience under extreme conditions. With these next steps, the campaign is evolving into a cornerstone program for digital equity across Africa. Thank you.